Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be on this wild, wacky, and sometimes dangerous planet of ours. Stamp collecting is fun, though. So stamp collecting is less dangerous and is completely harmless and fat-free. So what am I looking at today? Well, a quick video, really. Two things. First of all, through the post. So I've had a dabble on eBay, and I've managed to get some additions to my Germany collection, and I've actually bought a small collection of stamps on paper. I do like German stamps. I do like cancels in particular, and I do like to collect them and put them into albums and enjoy them, as we all do with stamps. First thing I'm going to tell you is that this is the lot that I bid on, and in total it cost me £1.20, which includes postage and packaging. So that, I feel a bit sort of, well, I don't feel guilty, but it's just the way it is, isn't it? It was free postage, and the lot came to £1.20. When I say the lot, I mean the auction came to £1.20, and I was lucky enough to win it on this occasion. So I thought we'd have a look at one or two of the little things, and there are these are sort of pre-print stamps on card, so it's been on some sort of postcard, and this, with it saying Gladbach, looks to me like Mönchengladbach to me. Not the greatest cancel, and it is not a stamp, it is a pre-printed stamp on card, but I'm not against them, certainly not for the price. Okay, next we'll have a look at this. Seems to be maybe two there. Again, very similar. This is from Wismar, and it was posted in 1932, so well pre-war, just on the cusp of the beginning of difficult times. I do have the stamp of the character behind. I don't know who he is. Could well be a former president of Germany. That was quite nice. Here we have, again, it's not a postal stamp. It has been printed on, and this is a Germania stamp, so it's pre-World War One, First World War. What I do like about these is that they easily slip into the stock pages. We still haven't come across a stamp yet, but here we have a Deutsche Post, 12 Pfennig. That's quite sweet. We go back again to Wismar, 1932 again. And if I can grab this one, yes I can. What year have we got here? 1929. Deutsches Reich, Mulheim, or Vulheim, Köln, an area of Cologne. 5 Pfennig, green. Again, it's not a stamp, it's a printed one on the card. But I promise you, we will get eventually to stamps. So here is a stamp. And this looks nice and old to me, a 5 Pfennig. I can't tell you the dates, but I'll put the AI on it later maybe and have a look at some sort of dates. It will go into my Royal Mail stamp stock book where I'm keeping my oldest German stamps. That's quite a sweetie. Something more modern now, I suspect. Paper gets thinner and the stamps get moderner. Now, I think this is just on the cusp of reunification Germany. It's not the greatest example of. I've got I've got these stamps. So again, is it a stamp? This one actually is a stamp. It's not a pre-printed thing. So that's quite, yeah, it's not the greatest, but this is interesting. I do this. This is what attracted me more than anything. All the writing, Friedrichkeit der Unterschrift den Frau Emma Buschholt, Levenhausen, Kirchenstrasse 33, 17th of March 1958. All nice and stamped and all official and signed by the Stadtdirektor, der Oberstadtdirektor. That's good, isn't it? You know, there's been some efficiency going on there. Officialdom, pomposity, show your papers, this sort of thing. So I quite like that. And also, I don't recognise the stamp. May not even be a postage stamp, it may be an official stamp. Because they did that sort of thing. Now here is someone we do recognise, very official. 1940s. Again, it isn't a stamp, it's a pre-print. But that's quite nice. 1944, I would suspect. More of him. He gets up everywhere. Charlottenburg, which is in Berlin, 1943. These are probably, or possibly, oh, this is unused, so those are probably, again, official dummies playing a hand here. They would have had thousands of these printed out. So you haven't got to go to the post office and get a stamp. You know, you can stay in the office. 1905, Germania, Deutsches Reich. What have we got here? Emma again rears her head. Essen. Again, it's not. I don't believe it's a postage stamp. It's 1958. You can see the 58 there. So, I think this is an official document. I do like it. Stades, Biunter, Des, I don't know, Standards, I don't know. For cash, I don't know. But this will be a postage stamp, and I do have it. It's the 100th anniversary of something or other, and it's a Berlin stamp. Geburtshalt is the legend of the council. And here we have Leonberg Wirth, 1984. Karl. I don't know where Karl is. I do have that stamp, a number of them. It is Deutsches Bundespost of West Germany. Now I think this is, again, just on the, yeah, well it says Bundespost, so it is on the cusp. 1991, so we're right on the border of the fall of the Berlin Wall and the start of the reunification process. International Grüne Woche, Berlin, 1901. Well, this is not a 1901, sorry, 1991, so I've misread it. It looked like 1901, and I was thinking it was an anniversary, 100th anniversary, but it isn't. It's a 1991. It is a stamp, and it is reunification Germany, I believe. No, it just says Bundespost again, so yeah, still West Germany. Grüne Woche, Green Week. Here we've got Hanover, which is nice. Hausfrauen. Who doesn't like a Hausfrau? Bundespost, signed by somebody or other. It'll be some document. Very nice. Again, a Kulturstadt Wilhelm Rabe, 1831 to 1919. Deutsches Dichter des 1900 Jahrhunderts. Braunschweig. So that's the town, and there's a council of the town there. Clever. Very clever. And we come to the and finally moment. Again, we've all got him. Even those who don't collect stamps, I've said that joke before, have got him. This again is a commoner. Dusseldorf, Dana, Messen, basis, postcard. So it's postcard. Again, it's not a proper stamp, it's a print on the postcard. But I do like it, and I'm, for £1.20, I'm not walking away from any of them. For £1.20, I'm not walking away from any of them. That will be a nice little presentation. I'll do a nice little... what I'll do is I'll load them up onto a card and add them somewhere to my Germany collection. Thank you everybody for watching. The only other thing I've done today is I've gathered some New Zealand stamps and mounted those and put the year by them. So it's a random New Zealand, that's the oldest one, 1900, War Stamp 1941, Her Majesty the Queen in 1953, more of the Queen here, looking quite a young woman there, 1977. So I've decided to add this to the international file. So I've been busy working hard, and when I looked into my porch, and there was a delivery of stamps. I hope you're having a great day. The weather is a bit murky and cold here. My sinuses are bad. I'm not able to breathe and speak at the same time. So, thusly, we'll leave it at that for now. A shorter version. And, yeah. Let me know what you think. Thanks to everybody who supports me and supports the channel. It gets me going again to continue to try and put out a video, as often as I can, at least, one a day, maybe one every 2 days. Life sometimes gets in the way, but you know what? If you're struggling with stamps, if you're struggling with life at the minute and you want to turn to stamps, I can recommend it. I know there are people out there who are struggling and do videos. You are missed, you are needed, you've done great work, you've inspired us all. Get well soon, come back to us, and to anyone who watches this, have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you as soon as I can. Bye for now.